He loves that you want to get things done.
But not good.
Jim's like, oh no. He loves that about her.
No, I like that part of it.
So yeah, he's just showing me literally, he loves that about you. You like to get things done. And he loves that. And he's all about getting things done for you. It's just that he's getting them done in a different way. So if he puts the chicken in the oven, he wants to make sure it's done. Okay? So because he doesn't want to serve you anything that's raw or anything that would hurt you or would want to eventually bring back up that you ate in your life. So he's like all excited and she wants to get it done. She wants to get it done. And it's like, oh, I really need to have it done before I give it to her because then she's going to be mad at me if I give it to her. It's not right, you know? So he's like all in your life in that way. He's just all prepared so many things that he has. And he's begun to put you like on this journey so you don't think that things are like way out there. Like one day I'm going to. So he's just been gently bringing and closing the gap on your tomorrow to bring everything into a now until a today because he's giving you that sense of fulfillment. And he's beginning to say, now enjoy life. Enjoy life, enjoy these things, smell the flowers. It's all going to be all about this whole thing. Smell the flowers. Even if you, like, I'm thinking of this because of the whole juicer thing or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, you get the juicer, it's like, okay, is this thing going to work? Am I going to be healthy? You know what I mean? It's going, but then it's like, you know, but then it's like one day, you like pick up a piece of fruit, you're like, God, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? Gosh, that's like amazing. Like God has all this stuff in between that he's beginning and will continue to start showing you because he doesn't want you to miss the attraction. He doesn't want you to miss. He's like, I want her to get it all. I want her to see it all. I want her to feel the air just like blowing her hair. Seriously, it's like all these little things. It's not a weight for you because, oh, you got to do this first and you got to do that because everything that you see and would want God to do is right now. There's no reason for him not to do it right now. The thing is there's so much inside of what you're wanting that it's this whole vast thing that he's opening up for you. And he's just going, she's going, oh my gosh, she's going to love this. Just wait until she sees this. And so he's actually allowing you to experience life, to experience the things that you desire to want, to turn and look and to see. Instead of, oh my God, I don't have that, and I really wish I had that. You're now turning and looking and going, oh my God, that must be incredible. Oh man, and you're experiencing it without even having it. Yes. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have it. And you're realizing you have it before you have it. So it's this whole thing going on with you. And the two of you together don't realize the magnitude of what your faith has been. So you may have seen in times where you felt like your faith must not be there or something's going on with your faith, but it has absolutely nothing to do with your faith. It has all to do with the fact that you have enough faith to move mountains. You have enough faith, you know what I mean? There's just like all this, and God's finding that place of delight in both of you guys because there were things that you had faith in, that if it happened this way, if it did this way, or this happened, your faith was more in, and you totally believed God for it. And so, like I said earlier, that faith is becoming the faith of God. It is the faith of God. You carry the faith of God. And you guys have such a faith in people that you don't realize. That is such a gift everywhere you go, you have a faith, and it comes a lot through your friendship. I know it comes for me. I know I literally don't even see you guys. Like, I mean, it might be a long time.
Yeah.
I don't have any doubt that I could call you, that I could say, I really need you guys, and I know without a shadow of a doubt. And that's who you are, and your faith in people. And it's so powerful that it's almost at times where it's like, where you have exercised your faith, and you would want to say, well, what the heck?
Yeah.
But what it did, you don't realize what it did for you, what it did for other people, what it continues to do. You have been living your entire life by faith. You have put yourself in places totally by faith. You have pleased God completely. He is not withholding. He is holding everything, holding it together, giving you to others, sharing you, preparing you. It's just so amazing. Giving you even what would have given you a headache, God gave it to you in another way where you didn't have, how you give somebody, like, you say, okay, just take my house for a week. And you're like, we didn't have to do anything. We didn't have to pay we didn't have to pay for this. There's so many things that God is giving you that way, like the enjoyments even of life. He's just giving it to you without a burden of it. And if he sees it's not going to bring you a burden, he will not withhold it from you. But he's been removing the burden. He's been going, you really don't want that. you don't want that. And he knows it. And so he knows deeper than the words. So he's been removing stuff and making you lighter and lighter and lighter. And it's like less, and you feel like you need less and less and less. And with less, it's coming more and more and richer and greater. And the downpour that I see over your lives is just coming just the way you gave it through people in a tremendous way. Because he's saying, I could just do it. I can. But I need it to come in a certain way to you. Because of your hearts, because of your love, because of just your people have no idea how much you guys have sacrificed. And I'm not saying that to, but he wants me to say it. Because you don't complain about it. There's times when you give and literally there's been nothing there. You manage somehow to give, and it would look like, you just have all of this, or you have all of this time or resources, whatever it is, but it was like literally like the might. You know what I mean? And it's just turning into just this incredible seeds in people's lives and the impact that you've had and what you leave, because you're like the hospitality that comes to the house. So you go to other people and you serve them with your being. You serve them with who you are. You serve them with everything you have. When you actually could be the one that is being served, you serve. You just completely serve. And God's like, you're great. You're great. And you will gain and see greater things. You will do greater things. The both of you will do greater things than Jesus did. You will do the things that you point out in other people, and you're like, that, because you point out and they do that. And man, they're incredible. You guys are like, you're boasters of Christ. You're boasters of what you see in people. You say, that is Christ in you. And then you boast of Christ. You boast of his abilities. And God's just been like, whoo, he's just been working this thing up, you know, and it's just like this downpour just coming on you guys, just the resources and everything and the means of, because there's these means that you need because of what you have in your heart. Because it's not the selfish motive that you have with these things. It's just like there's these means, and God's going to give you the means, and some of it is just going to come to you. And another story, you're not even going to have to work for it. It's just going to come to you, and then you're going to be able to say, here, you know, here, take this, here, have this, because that's what you guys are all about. He's just giving you your heart's desire. So he said, I did not put you in a waiting period for anything. I put you in a room that is large, that's full of the resources, full of everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you desire, and all belongs to you. It is your right. It belongs to you. And God says, I'm not withholding anything from you. As a matter of fact, I'm letting your imagination go for it and just allowing it to appear. Things are just going to appear. They're just going to appear. And you're not going to feel like you're on your last leg, you know, with everything. It's just like a last leg, you know. Last leg, you know. And then it's over, you know. Yeah. No, you're going to feel like I can take another leg because God's just doing this. It's just, you know, He's just doing this. So you're being set out into a large room. A very, very large room. And I can get more detail, but I don't want to get detail. Because I want you to fill in the details of what you already know. So it's just like you're just in this large room. Just taking everything that you want and giving to others. It's all working together. It's all one. Giving, God's receiving, you're receiving, people are receiving. It's all of what you've always wanted are there. God has been doing nothing but convincing you are there, are there, are there. It is here. You have it. It's not coming. It's here. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. Yeah. So, and He's literally going to sit you in a place where you literally do have that large room. And I see a table stretched across, and I see you guys just entertaining. Completely entertaining and serving people, and you just desire to do that. And He's saying, of course you deserve it. Of course you can have it. Of course. You can be exactly where you want it. Of course you can, and it'll be right in my plan. It'll be right in my plan. Yeah. Love you too. You're welcome.
Thanks. I already know.